Hey guys, what's up? So I spent like the last minute just teabagging this thing. So happy. So yeah, I don't think I need anything else, but we finally after 2 videos of just repeatedly dying by Mr. Barrett the Bull, we are going back up. Take me all the way up, please. Please. Get me the hell out of here. Ooh, it's practically right in front of me. Ooh, I love that. Am I on the roof? Lovely. Though, that doesn't make much sense. Who goes around and only makes one elevator on one floor the way to access the roof? Seems kinda, important. Just a little bit. So, let's look around real quick, see if there's anything we can loot. Oh, hey! That's the way we got in. I don't need beer anyway, so. Ooh, is there anything in here? I could sell some combat rifle ammo. Honestly, I should probably get combat rifle. But I'm trying to avoid killing people, so not sure how well that would take. Too bad I couldn't have just gone straight through there, but then I wouldn't have known about the rocket launcher. I think that's the door.
You ready to get out of here, Jensen?
Yeah.
Take us back to Sarif Industries.
Get me the hell out of here.
Ask me. Strap in and hold on.
Yay! What a weird plane helicopter thing. Bum ba dum bum bum. And here we go. Very satisfying.
I need to speak with you. Meet me in your office right away.
I'd love to, Francis, but I have to debrief Sarif first.
I suppose you could, or you could hear what I have to say and see if that doesn't change things. Pritchard out.
Pritchard out.
Can't believe it, Jensen. An internment camp smack dab in the middle of Detroit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Pritchard first, because if it actually sounds like something big could be changed, I think I might want to
It's not only the pro-ons who might want to get a Taggart, but the ones against them too.
You're saying that pro-human activists might see this visit as treachery?
I'm just saying anything is possible. Keep your eyes out for suspicious characters.
Right.
No one relaxes until Taggart and his entourage are out of the building.
Taggart's in the building. That doesn't sound good. Well, it's right by my office anyway, so...
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me
shit.
someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
The one Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created it specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something, and I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
What? I need painkillers. And some wine. No, I can't get the wine. I can deactivate all the cameras, but why would I want to do that? Hold on. What? What access code? Room 30. Pretty sure I already broke into his place. Yeah, I already broke into his place. Oh well. Alright, so I need to go up and talk to Sarif. Excellent. Dude, my friend, buddy. Well, he's my employer, so he's not really my buddy. Could you please explain what the hell's going on? That'd be, appreciated. Wrong one. Okay, so... I'm not quite sure how this is gonna go. But... Oh! Hello! Hi!
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
No.
You have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened
Yeah.
there was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Gladly.
I'm not gonna pick a fight with him. Not interested. Thanks. I'm horrible enough at the social interactions right now. Hey! Did you have fun?
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh. I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But you can't expect me to tell you every detail of this company's operations every single day. We're at war here, and it's your job to protect us from enemies who try to take us down. You should have found that loophole without my having to tell you about it. You know, Frank wanted me to hire experts, an outside security firm to protect us, but you convinced me you could do it. Are you saying you were wrong?
Boss, I think we're getting sidetracked here. If you want me to win this war for you, I need to know how badly we've been compromised. I need to know what was in that data stream, in case our enemies accessed it.
I see. I suppose they might have tried to do that.
You think?
I just wonder if you're being a bit paranoid here. Fixating on details that aren't critical? I mean, are you so shaken up by what happened 6 months ago, by your failure to make a difference then, that you can't roll with the punches anymore? Damn
Wow.
it, Adam! I brought you back in today because you have an immediate crisis to deal with. Questioning me about things that don't matter isn't going to bring Megan back.
Dude.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
We were. She doesn't. I mean, Adam, you're missing the point. The data I
No.
streamed had nothing to do with Megan or her work.
Are you
It's just
sure?
a routine, fact-finding check that sprang from one of our discussions. The kind of check I have to run quite often around here, believe it or not. Now, if somebody backtraces the transmission and gets a look at it, I very much doubt they'll know what to do with it. Trust me, we're fine.
I would like nothing better than to trust you with this, boss. But trust is a two-way street, and the way you've handled this entire conversation so far makes me think that it's you who isn't trusting me. Why, boss? What is it you're so afraid to tell me?
Adam, of course I trust you, son.
Oh, don't pull that
It's
son
not that I'm
shit.
afraid to tell you the truth. It's just that Honestly, I'm afraid you'll take it the wrong way. All right. Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people. Potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Okay. Sweet, I got 2 praxis points. I'm going to check my thing. Or no. Should I just go straight? No, I'm curious. What did the investigator get on me? I want to know. And then I'll come back and talk to him again. I can't do the change wheel. I don't want the gas grenade. Haha. You just leave it unlocked? Okay, so we got some confidential. Mr. Sarif found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. I managed to sneak a look at the folder, but I couldn't copy it. At least not yet. I'll be honest with you, the psych eval doesn't paint a pretty picture. It mentions the problems with authority figures, a disregard for the chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Here's the thing. When you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between lines, so here it is. The evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen off the force and had evaluation worded to read like just cause. But most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought he was a great straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his psych eval buried. Brent, it wasn't easy, but I finally traced some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past through their medical files. Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pooled, which is why the family is a ghost. But he couldn't hide Margie's records. For a period of 8 years, Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then employer, while White Helix Labs to pay for his wife's medication. She was on antidepressants since 14 and needed regular prescriptions. When White Helix Labs burned down, all its files and employment records were lost and the Jensen stayed invisible mostly. Here's the thing, 1 minute Adam doesn't exist, and the next the Jensens have themselves a bouncing, healthy 5-year-old. That's when they pull their vanishing act. So on a hunch, I snooped around some more, and sure enough, the Jensens had tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies, but Margie was deemed unfit as a parent. Next thing you know, they have Adam. There's no real trail saying how he's placed in her hands. Be interesting if I was, like, Jensen was kidnapped. I had a friend at the Greenview Labs run the test off the records like you asked. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? That surprised me. The mother was sterile, according to those old medical records I dug up, but his dad carries no common phenotypes either. Oh, good to know. Our parents...
Athena tells me you spoke to Sarif. Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sarif spoon-feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
That's your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
He's gonna end up finding something. I just hope he doesn't, you know, end up getting killed for what he finds. Honestly. Okay, so now we can talk to Dave again. David. And, yeah. Hi, Athena. Before I go back to talking to him, I think I'm just gonna call it here for right now. Yeah, I'm gonna end it on... Well, it's not exactly a good note, if you didn't already know that Jensen was adopted, kidnapped, I don't know, but his parents aren't his birth parents. But I'm gonna end with the victory of chatting him up properly. So yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.